So with the OLPC Summit, and who are you?
I'm Nancy Sievers. Hi, I'm from New Hampshire.
So what do you do with OLPC? What have you done?
I'm a volunteer. I learned about OLPC when I saw the 60-minute segment in 2007, late summer, early fall 2007, and I was intrigued and interested. I thought it sounded like a wonderful project. I don't usually feel that way. I don't usually go to the computer and get on an email list of a nonprofit, but I did this time. And shortly after, in November 2007, there was an opportunity to participate in the Give One, Get One campaign. So I bought my original XO in the Give One, Get One campaign. And I bought two, and one went to a child in the developing world. And that was my total involvement with OLPC at the beginning. I used my XO.
Yeah.
This is my second generation one. I used my XO for travel. It can be used in the sunlight, like you can't see your iPhone screen or your laptop screen in the sun. But this was designed for children in the developing world that don't always have schools and classrooms. So I could use it at the pool or the beach when I went on a business trip with my husband or something, and I had time to do that. I could do my email and stuff.
Yeah. So what is this project there?
So 2 years later, let's see where we're at. This is teacher training in Vietnam. So let's move up. Here we go. I had my laptop on a boat in Vietnam, on a boat trip in Halong Bay, and I was typing in my travel blog on the boat in the sun in the beautiful UNESCO World Heritage Site. And this gentleman, Mr. Tien, was my tour guide. And Tien, there's actually pictures of him teaching at some point. Let's see. Here, this is Tien teaching. Tien said to me, what is that? Is that a computer? Well, everyone everywhere always asks me that. How do I get one? They wanted to know. And I said, they're not for sale directly. You can't just buy one. But yes, it is a computer, and designed for children. I gave them the spiel I give everyone. I'm sort of the quiet ambassador I saw myself as an ambassador for OLPC. Well, telling everybody about it, but not doing any more than that. He said, wait till tomorrow when you see the village with the children, and they have a new school, but they hardly ever have teachers or books. They don't have any school supplies. Wouldn't it be great? So I said, well, I can't promise anything. I don't know anyone at OLPC, but I promised to try. Fast forward, I came home and tried to figure out how to start a project. And in October, that was February 2009 when I met Tien. And in October 2009, I went back to this village in Vietnam and brought 12 XOs. So I have a small project in Vietnam, a group of the first XOs to be delivered to Vietnam, and now we have a group of OLPC Vietnamese volunteers in Hanoi to translate software and to help support this project.
So is it still just 12 laptops, or
right now, we want it to grow. Right now, it's still 12 laptops for 23 children. I'm going over with 6 more. I'm leaving tonight for Thailand, actually, and I'm bringing 6 more redonated Give One, Get One refurbished machines with me to take over and grow the project. So this is the floating village, actually. This is the fire view of the floating village. And if you Google OLPC Vietnam, you can find this project. So
the children are using them every day, all the time, or how often do you use them?
No, they started out using them as extracurricular. This project had some had challenges, as every project does. The teachers weren't proficient on the computers and on the laptops. They'd never seen a keyboard before, and the children had never seen a keyboard before. The children took to it really quickly, but in the Southeast Asian culture, the school is set up for the teachers to teach as an expert, and the children sit quietly and learn. And it's not interactive learning, hands-on learning. And so teachers aren't comfortable if they are not expert at this. They would feel they're losing face if they don't know the answer to something. And so we have to teach them that it's okay to say, I don't know, let's figure it out together.
So do you have internet power?
Power, good question. Power. This village is off the grid. Let's go to the power slide. Oh, do I not have the picture of the power in here? I thought I do. Here it is. The village is off the grid. Tourists come there, so there's a generator that operates 2 to 3 hours a day for the souvenir shop and that's geared to the tourists. In this slide, in these photos, if you can see it on the video, I brought solar panels on a boat 3 hours to the village to set up solar energy to charge the laptops. My thought is that if you have a community benefit, particular, individualized to each project, then the community will get behind the project. And the literacy rate in this village is only 25% in the adults. And most of the children, they don't even stay in school past about age 12. And only one child from the village had ever been to high school. So my goal was to teach the children skills, and the adults, that would help them consult and get jobs, teach them clean energy and not spew dirty fuel from the generator and smoke into the UNESCO World Heritage Site that they live in that is beautiful. But and also now, when the next village wants to put solar in, to have additional electricity for evening learning, as we put in this village, the adults and children will know how to do it and understand how it works. So the solar power is the science project out there. We have a charge controller that I brought from Thailand in my suitcase. We've got car batteries, and long story. The charge controller displays the amount of power coming in at any one time, and that way the children can use a log activity. They could map how much power they're getting each month, each year, and they can predict what they're going to have the following January, for instance, if they've mapped it the January before.
So what do you think needs to happen for more children to get access to this?
Teacher training. We government ministry, education ministers to get behind this project, and more XOs for adults in the Teachers College so they can learn to do it, so that they can have directed activity.
Did you show this to politicians over there? Or?
Not yet. I'm working with the open source software community. I'm going to the FOSS Asia conference on November 11th through 13th in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City this year. And I'm bringing the laptops and showing this project along with another one. So I didn't know when I started, I didn't know anyone at OLPC. And since I started, the first thing I did was join the support gang, become a support volunteer. I'm not very technical. Well, I wasn't when I started. I'm a little farther along than I was. This trip, I'm also bringing a video game designed for children to help them identify landmines, risks of landmines, that was developed by a team of partners in which OLPC partnered by providing the XOs for the game to be tested on in Cambodia. And I'm bringing the game to the FOSS Asia conference so that people in Vietnam and Thailand, hopefully government officials, can see the value of it, and we can get the word out about the game. So I do lots of things for OLPC. I mentor new projects. I basically see myself as an ambassador for Southeast Asia on inquiries that we get about Southeast Asia. Those requests seem to come to me. And and I'm the cheerleader, and I bring the bagels and make sure that everyone who's doing the technical work eats.